Hello students, welcome to this video on RCF or the relative centrifugal field and how you can convert between RCF and RPM, that is the revolutions per minute for a centrifuge. So the first thing that you need to remember about RCF is that RCF is a ratio and this makes it dimensionless. So what is RCF a ratio of? RCF is a ratio of the angular acceleration to the acceleration due to gravity. And angular acceleration is given by omega square r upon the acceleration due to gravity. We'll write g for that. So the angular velocity omega can be expressed in terms of the revolutions per minute, or the RPM, and over here capital R is the radius of the rotor, or in other words the radial distance of the sample from the axis of rotation. Now what we'll do is we'll find an expression for omega in terms of RPM, or the revolutions per minute. So to do that, let's assume that your rotor makes S revolutions in 1 minute. You can also write this as S into 2 pi radians, and it does this in 60 seconds. So in 60 seconds your rotor makes 2 pi s radians, that is, it moves through 2 pi s radians. So in 1 second your rotor would move through 2 pi s upon 60, which is nothing but omega. And what we'll do is we'll substitute this for omega in this expression, and you'll get RCF is equal to 4 pi square s square capital R upon small g. Now what you'll see is, if you change the machine or you change the rotor, you will be you change the speed or the angular velocity, you will be changing S and R, both capital R, but 4 pi square upon G will remain a constant. So we'll go ahead and pre-calculate the value for 4 pi square upon G, and we'll substitute that in the expression to make it simpler. So you, like every time you're doing a problem, you don't have to go and calculate, put in values for G and pi square. So we'll just pre-calculate that, and that comes up to 1.12 into 10 power minus 5 s square, that is the RPM square capital R. That is the expression for RCF. Now if you know the RCF and you want to find the RPM, or you know the RPM and you want to find the RCF, you can do that by using this expression. What you'll see is, if your RCF depends upon the radius of the rotor and your speed. So whenever you're mentioning RCF, you would like to go ahead and mention what rotor you're using and what speed or what RPM you're using. Like, even if you don't do that, you should at least be mentioning the size of the rotor or the radius of the rotor if you are mentioning the RCF. Thank you so much.